Rana, you are the director of the diaconal ministry in the ELCJHL. For how long have you been deaconess and why do you work in diaconie?
I am happy and satisfied to lead this work, and I believe that it reflects our Christianity. And it's very important when we want to tell people about Jesus and about Christianity, not just to tell and do. And this is what we are doing here. We are doing what God asked us to do. We are showing our Jesus in our work. We have a holistic point of view to work with the people that they are in need. We are working in a holistic way with the family, with the whole members of the family. So we work with the medical aid and food aid, emergency relief, and spiritual supporting and raising awareness, psychological support. So it's so much different, but we are supporting the needs of the families that they are in need. We have a lot of widows. We have a lot of orphans, and they have a lot of priorities than poor usual people. The most of the needs concentrate on the medical aid. In the Holy Land, in Palestine, there is something very special that most of the people, they don't have a medical insurance or a good quality of medication. And they need our support as a church, as institutions, to provide for them the medication, the treatments, and the medicine when they are in need. So when we are talking about the family needs, it's a lot of varieties, from transportation, from electricity, from food, medicine, home rent, many things. Most of the challenges with providing the electricity and gas, it's very expensive here. Once I visited a family, also their children in Talita Kumi school, they were sitting in their home without electricity in the mid of winter time. So we as a church, we paid their electricity bills so they can have electricity once again. It's very hard. It's very hard to make the homes warm because it's stones. So you need to put a lot of heaters and energy to make them warm. So now we're cooking for 85 to 90 members weekly. And we distribute healthy food for them. Some of the families, they can come here and take the hot meals, and a lot of them, they can't. So we need to distribute and to deliver food for them at their houses. We have very good chef that she is a Lutheran and she is part of this church. And in this sense, we provide for her a job opportunity for her and for another also helper. People, they are so grateful to this program. It's not just about providing food, but it's about also the warmth and the careness that the church work reflect for the people and show them. From that point, we also implementing a group therapy by using the cook as a method. It's a very pioneer program in our church, and this is the first course from its type in the whole Westbank. The course called Cooking to Cure. So how we can use the cook as a method to bring people together in a warm, in a good atmosphere, to share their experience and to focus in their moment, to focus in their life, and also to create something that they would serve the people around with love. The problem that we are facing, it's not like related to one or two or three families and because of their own problems. It's like a society problem. Because people without work, because it's a closure, people without work because there is a war, there is no tourism. So it's like a general problem here in the West Bank and in Palestine. So how we can support people, we are trying to implement some skill courses that they can do a small business from their home. And we did this with the deaf group that we are leading here. We established with them a candle project, and they are trying to sell their products. The problem is general, that most of the people, they are lacking for money. So it's like we are living the emergency life. This is the problem. The only way is how we can establish new businesses and hire people, how we can provide more job opportunities, maybe through our churches, through our schools, through our medical centers, how we can create a new job opportunities for people. Because if you have a good job, you have fixed income, you will live in dignity. But without fixed income, monthly income, you will be always relying on another to support you. And it's so connected. When people, they are without work, they are also, they are depressed. So it's also connected with their physical health. So we come to physical medical problems, we come to mental health, we come to financial problems. It's all connected. So when we provide dignity work, dignity job for them, we can heal and overcome many things, many issues inside the family. Hope is very important. If we are without hope, we are without motivation. But our hope as diaconal workers, my hope is coming from my trust in Jesus, that we are doing what Jesus asked us to do, to be with the people and to be with the vulnerable and to support them in the very darkness times. And also our hope comes from the people themselves. When we know that we are the only hope for many people around us, we are the hope for them with their needs. I would like to thank all the people in Germany, the church leaders, the families that they are coming together and they donate for this vital work of our Lutheran Church in Palestine. It's a little bit sensitive that our work is depending totally on the donation, and without the support of other churches, we can't move on and we can't support our families with their financial needs. I would like also again to thank everyone that he or she thinks about us and come and visiting us in the very, very hard time.